Informal everyday French is a language all of its own. And sometimes it sounds nothing like the French you learn from your textbooks or high school French teacher. We often call this slang, but it's not only for the youth. Today I want to introduce you to the most common and most important French words that every learner should know, even if you don't want to use them, whatever your age. Are you ready to discover what they are? C'est parti! Whatever your age or your level, you need to know some casual French vocabulary because it is everywhere in spoken French. From French media to conversations group, or even when you're traveling in French, speaking a few words of everyday French slang is going to help you a lot. Now, I am not talking about swear words or rude words. These are what we call les gros mots, the big words literally. Les gros mots. They are rude and they are also everywhere in spoken French, but you will learn them soon enough. No, I am talking about the casual vocabulary that even my small son could say at home. What do you understand in a text like this? On s'est bien marré avec les potes ce soir, même si la bouffe était chelou. Je me suis cassé tôt, j'étais vachement crevé. Johanna voulait me ramener en bagnole, mais tu parles, elle était déjà un peu bourrée. Je suis rentrée à vélo sous la flotte, c'était relou. What did you understand? Don't worry, let's dive together into casual French vocabulary. Our first verb here is se marrer. Se marrer. It's casual French for rire, to laugh. Rire. Rire. This is the one you probably learned at school. It is a pronominal verb, so it means that there is a reflective pronoun between the subject and the verb. In other words, we would say je me marre. Repeat after me. Je me marre. Again, je me marre. And then tu te marres. You're laughing. Tu te marres. And then on se marre. We are laughing. On se marre. Oh, and don't get confused with j'en ai marre. I am fed up with it. J'en ai marre. J'en ai marre. Or il y en a marre, or y en a marre, which is that's too much. That's not tolerable anymore. Y en a marre. Now we have Lepot. That is slang for les amis. We say Lepot. Lepot for les amis. Repeat after me. Mon pote. Again, mon pote. For my friend. Mon pote.
Ça m'amuse pas de jouer si t'es mon pote. Tu t'es.
We could also use les copains, which is something you might have learned at school. Les copains for the friends. Les copains. Both are very used in everyday life because ami is a strong, intimate word and it can be intimidating to be called ami in French. I made a whole lesson about this precise topic of friendship in French. You will find more about this at the end of today's lesson. Another very common slang word is la bouffe for la nourriture, food. La bouffe. Repeat after me. La bouffe. La bouffe. Again, la bouffe. Because food is so sacred in France, some people really don't like this word and they're going to use la nourriture instead all the time. La nourriture.
Déjà, la bouffe ici est sacrée, n'est-ce pas?
On the other hand, Vashman is a word you might have heard. Vashman, it is a slang word that means literally like a cow. Vachement, comme une vache, vachement. But its meaning has nothing to do with food or a cow. It means beaucoup, beaucoup with its silent P, beaucoup, which means in French, a lot. It's not elegant, my grandma used to hate it, but it is everywhere. So repeat after me, vachement. And in everyday spoken French, we would say vachement because we would cut the E in the middle. Vachement. Again, vachement. Good.
En litière, tu peux prendre du chanvre, c'est vachement bien, c'est là-dessus que je l'ai installé aujourd'hui.
Now let's take a look at a kind of French slang that you probably heard of. It is le verlan. Le verlan. Le verlan. It is a way to build slang words by putting them à l'envers, upside down. So for us it would be like this, à l'envers. The trick is to flip the syllables around. So if we take words such as louche for suspect, louche, louche, or lourd for heavy or frustrating, lourd, it makes chelou and relou, chelou and relou. Repeat after me, chelou, relou. Again, chelou, relou. Good. Le verlan isn't used by most people born before the 80s, but they all understand it. It is used by younger people, and you will definitely hear le verlan when you're traveling in France or watching a recent TV series on Netflix.
T'es relou quand tu fais ça.
Meanwhile, let's go to our second slang verb in the text. Se casser, or se tirer are both pronominal verbs that mean partir, to go, to leave. Partir. Se casser literally means to break oneself, and se tirer means to pull oneself. So, je me casse or je me tire both mean I'm leaving, but je casse means I am breaking something, and je tire means I am pulling. And if you're talking about a gun, it would be I am shooting. So don't forget the pronouns, even if they're hard to hear.
Tu tires ailleurs.
Did you get the joke of this? You will find a more detailed explanation on my blog post for this lesson on communefrancaise.com with way more details that didn't fit in today's video. You will find the link in the description on YouTube below the video. I will only mention that je suis crevé means je suis très fatigué. I am very, very tired. Je suis crevé means je suis très fatigué. It is a very common expression in French, just like j'ai la dalle for j'ai très faim, I'm very hungry. J'ai la dalle. Repeat after me. J'ai la dalle. Again, j'ai la dalle. And now we enter the final stretch of our lesson. Then we will come back to the text that we saw in the introduction and you will see how much more you understand. Easy peasy, right? Tu parles.
Tu parles.
Tu parles literally means you are talking, but colloquially it actually means yeah, right, or look who's talking. It's an expression to express disbelief. Tu parles. Tu parles. Finally, our final slang words in the text are la bagnole, bourré, and la flotte. La bagnole means la voiture, the car. La bagnole. Repeat after me. La bagnole. La bagnole. For la voiture. Bourré, bourré in slang means sous or ivre, for drunk. Sous or ivre. And la flotte means l'eau, for the water. L'eau. La flotte. La flotte. It is mild slang, but just like la boof, it's not very elegant, so don't use la flotte or la boof in a restaurant. Of course, these precise words have lots of slang synonyms, but they didn't all fit in this video, so you'll find more of them in my blog post. Now, let's get back to the text from the very beginning. Then you can find how much you understand from the text, okay? Don't worry, I will read it again with an English translation. Breathe in, breathe out. C'est parti. On s'est bien marré avec les potes ce soir. même si la bouffe était chelou. Je me suis cassé tôt, j'étais vachement crevé. Johanna voulait me ramener en bagnole, mais tu parles. Elle était déjà un peu bourrée. Je suis rentrée à vélo sous la flotte, c'était relou. Did you understand everything? Here it is again, a bit faster like I would speak in everyday life with English translations. On s'est bien marré avec les potes ce soir, même si la bouffe était chelou. Je me suis cassé tôt, j'étais vachement crevée. Johanna voulait ramener en bagnole, mais tu parles, elle était déjà un peu bourrée. Je suis rentrée à vélo sous la flotte, c'était relou. Congratulations! Now you can feel a bit more confident in everyday spoken French. I know it's a whole journey, so just keep going one step at a time. You can revisit this lesson whenever you want, check out the blog post that goes with it and even the special playlist of lessons I made for you. Learn why you should never say mon ami, understand fast spoken French while exploring the beautiful region of Alsace, or learn even more slang vocabulary by diving back into an old lesson of mine. Just click here on your screen and I will see you in the next video. Allez, salut!